Welcome to Holidays Around the World.
I'm Melissa, and I'm going to share a book about Yule Day, and this story is called The Shortest Day by Susan Cooper. Shortest Day. So the shortest day came, and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise, wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we, here, now, this year, and every year. Welcome, Yule. Our craft for Yule Day is going to be these Yule log ornaments, a nice Scandinavian tradition as well. So for these, everything will be included in your kit, and all you'll have to do then is put it together and assemble it for your little tree ornament. So you'll just start with your little piece of Yule log branch there, and then we put in some little greenery, and you can hot glue that with like a low temp glue gun is what we recommend for our kids. And or you could use regular glue too, it's just going to take a little longer. And then just attach that to your log, and then we'll include these little berries, little beads for berries. And we'll give you a little piece of material, so you'll just tie up your bow, and then you'll attach that on top of your greenery, and then you're going to want to finish it with your little beads on top of that to make little berries. And then you're also going to take another piece of material that we'll include, and you'll glue that to the back to make the hanger so that it hangs on your Christmas tree for an ornament. So that's our idea for Yule Day to celebrate. Our story for celebrating our holiday of Christmas is A Child is Born by Margaret Wise Brown. And this is kind of a quick story, but it just has very beautiful illustrations in it. A child is born. O come, country shepherds, O follow the light. And welcome the baby this blessed night. Come, wise men, to worship, O come to the barn. The sweetest of babies is here, safe and warm. O come, wild birds, descend, gentle dove, and angels from heaven, to give him your love. Come, little sheep, oh look and see. The baby is smiling on his mother's knee. Come in joy, come in peace, oh come right away. A child is born on this Christmas day. And that is our story, A Child is Born by Margaret Wise Bourne.
Christmas craft is an angel advent. So some of your kits will come with your links already done. Some you'll have to do yourself. So all you do is roll them up and then tape or glue them. Then you're going to take your angel and tape it to this top one here. Every day for a week before Christmas, you're going to break one of the links, and by Christmas Day, all you'll have is your angel, which you can decorate however you'd like.
Here is our Christmas story. I Saw Santa in Iowa by J.D. Green. Santa's not planned his vacation this year. Mrs. Claus says,
How about Iowa, my dear? You always say it's your favorite place, but remember, the children should not see your face.
It's true, Santa says. Iowa has it all. Great sights, tasty bites, fun times great and small. Mrs. Claus says,
We should set off tonight. And you heard what I said. You must keep out of sight.
They load up the sleigh, getting set to explore, and head off to Iowa, ready for more. Through Elkhorn, Iowa City, and LeClaire they go. I love being back, says Santa. Ho, ho, ho. It's a family tradition when they go away to buy a few gifts to remember their stay. Smart Mrs. Claus came prepared with a list, so first she'll go shop. Not one friend will be missed. Santa thinks buying nice gifts is quite tough. He's feeling confused. There's just so much stuff. His basket fills up with goodies galore, such as sweet corn, scotcheroos, rhubarb pie, and more. Reindeers, not eager to stick to plans. There's so much to see and experience firsthand. But first he must find a good new disguise so he can blend in with the crowd outside. The Clauses are done with their shopping for friends. Now it's time to go sightseeing before the trip ends. Back in the North Pole, Head Elf checks the mail. He opens the letter and turns very pale.
Dear Santa, I want to be an astronaut when I grow up. I would love a silver spacesuit for Christmas. Please, love Noah, age 5 from Independence. P.S. I went to a lot of museums during my vacation, and I'm pretty sure it was you at the Iowa Children's Museum where I saw you playing in a rocket. Am I right?
Look at over here, Santa's inside. At home in the north, Head Elf says, this won't do. One sighting is terrible. Now we've had 2.
Dear Santa, my favorite place in the whole wide world is the ocean. Please, can I have a snorkel and flippers for Christmas? Thank you. By the way, I was at Adventureland yesterday. I didn't have my glasses on while I was swimming, but I saw someone with a big white beard and red and white bathing suit. Was it you? Please write back and tell me. Love, Emma, age 7, from Conrad.
So, here's Santa coming out of the water slide. Santa really should be taking more care. It seems yet more children have spotted him there. Where is he this time? Here he is.
Reading the mail, Head Elf shakes his head. This letter has caused him to turn slightly red. Where is he? He's at our state capitol. Here.
Dear Santa, I would love, love, love a big pink unicorn. I drew one for you here. Love, Bella, age 5 3/4 from Bettendorf. P.S. Did I see you at the Backbone State Park wearing green hiking boots and a red and white striped backpack? It even sounded like you were whistling Song of Iowa. Am I right?
Head Elf can't believe what he's seen. Another 2 children have seen Santa fleeing.
Hello, Santa. My name is Olivia, and I'm 6 1/2. I love horseback riding and would like new boots for Christmas. I went to the Iowa State Fair. Did you go too? I'm pretty sure I saw you riding a horse while eating a hot dog. Was that really you? Love, Olivia from Decorah.
Here he is with a hot dog. Think he likes mustard and ketchup?
Hi, Santa. I am 8, and I would like a real duck for Christmas. My grandpa and I were watching the ducks at the Principal River Walk when we saw a big red sleigh on the other side of the pond. I heard the ranger say that sleighs do not float. Was that you? James from Sioux City.
Where's Santa? There he is. The vacation is over, the shopping is done. See you soon, Iowa. Thanks for the fun. Upon arriving home, Head Elf lets Santa know he's been spotted by multiple children. Oh no. Emma, age 7.
Noah, age 5.
Olivia, age 6 1/2.
Bella, age 5 3/4.
William, age 7.
James, age 8.
Mrs. Claus and Santa know just what to do. They'll clean up this mess with a special gift or two. And when Christmas arrives, all the children who wrote get one extra gift inside with a note.
To my favorite child in Iowa. On my summer break, I like getting away. So I go to Iowa, the best place to stay. There's so much in Iowa that I like to see. There really is no place that I'd rather be. So be on the lookout, because you never know if I might be somewhere that you like to go. And if you have time, I like nothing better than hearing from you. So write me a letter. Merry Christmas. Love, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
We have another craft for you that is included in our holiday traditions bag. You're going to have 3 sticks of these tongue depressors in each kit. So you get to decide which ornament you would like to make out of them. And then what you're going to do is just paint it or color it. You can use color crayons, you can use markers, or you can use paint. And you can make up one of these ornaments accordingly. So this one was like a snowflake sample. This one is a reindeer, so we do have the pom-pom and the eyes in there for you. This one is like a star, and then this one is a Christmas tree, and all of the items in there are in your kit as well to make one of these. And then you're just going to glue them together and then color them, attach your little decorations, and then a string to hang it, and you are all set to have an ornament for your Christmas tree.
Hi, I'm Donna, and I'm going to be doing a couple stories. The first one is on my very first Kwanzaa, and the second will be Hanukkah. So let's get started. My First Kwanzaa by Karen Katz. Hooray, hooray, it's time to get ready for Kwanzaa. First we need the kinara. This piece of wood is shiny wood, and I put 7 candles on it, 3 red, 1 black, and 3 green. And we light a candle every night to celebrate a special idea. Mommy brings the kikomba, the unity cup, for each child. We place 1 ear of corn called the muhindi on a straw mat. And then my brothers add apples and yams and nuts and squash, fruits and veggies. Mazaho behind us It's the end of the harvest time. Look at all the stuff they put down there. They have been pretty blessed from the planting season. And they do this just like in Africa. See this long mat? And they bring in their food to place on the mat. On the first day of Kwanzaa, the neighbors come to visit, and we ask Habri Gani, and we say, "What's the news?" We laugh, talk, and sing, and we are friends and family, because the first day is unity. On the second day of Kwanzaa, I ask Mommy to braid my hair in a fancy African way. It makes me feel proud. And our second candle is lit, and it is for self-determination. On the third day of Kwanzaa, it means working together. We plant flowers in the lot next door because we all work together to make our neighborhood pretty. And they lit the third candle for the third day. On the fourth day of Kwanzaa, we buy special food for our celebration. We like to shop in our neighborhood stores to keep our business strong, just like we do here. It's helping our neighborhood grow is the word. Ujamaa. Ujamaa. Aren't these great words? And another candle is lit. On the fifth day of Kwanzaa, I dream of what I can be, its purpose.
Mia.
Someday I will be an African dancer like my Aunt Tasha. That's her purpose she wants to be. And they lit another candle. On the sixth day of Kwanzaa, my cousin and I paint a clay pot and weave some baskets. We will make our house beautiful because today is the word of creativity.
Kuumba.
They're down to the last candle. On the seventh day of Kwanzaa, we light the last candle to show our faith in ourselves, our family, our future, and our path. So the word today is faith.
Imani.
Grandma gives us sawadi gifts for promises we have kept all year long. She gave us a handmade doll for me and an African shaker gourd for my brother. At last, it is time for the feast. We call it Karamu. Friends come over, everyone cooks delicious African food. The house smells so good, and spicy chicken and sweet yams. We all take a sip from the unity cup and share our wonderful meal. Then we sing, dance, play music, and celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa! It's a good time. And that's the book, but they also have another book that you can come and check out, and it's called Kevin's Kwanzaa. I'm not going to read it, but what he does, he makes for a rattle and shaker. At the back of this book, it says, make a Kwanzaa drum. And you need an oatmeal container and construction paper and tape and glue. So then that's a way of having something to dance like in here. And that is my story time. We read my first Kwanzaa, and now we are going to make a kinara. This is a kinara, and it has our candles we talked about in the story. We have 3 green, 3 red, and the black one. And this is the stand made out of shiny wood. So there's different ways you can make the stand, and you don't have to do this, but we do provide you with a lot of craft sticks to start out. So let's first make the wood. And like they did, they just laid it out. And I do not have hot glue, so you can do this at home and hot glue it. You can color these if you'd like to, It says for shiny. And it does take quite a few. And as you do that, you can just hot glue them together because this will be what holds your candles. So let's get ready to make our candles. We have one black one. So you just take a stick and color the first one black. And then you need 3 green ones and 3 red ones. So you do the same thing. I started off with 2. I'll go ahead and finish the 3rd one in red. And remember, they all had a special word for each day that you light a candle. Special meaning. Okay, so we light a candle every night. The first one they do is the black one. So let's cut a flame out for this black candle. Take your yellow paper that we provide and cut out a flame. And then I use a glue stick. It seems to work pretty well. Put a little dab and a little dab. Connect them. And you have your first candle. And the first one is unity. So we put this in the middle. After you get it all set up, you'll put your black unity candle in. The next one, we can do red, and we colored it too. Again, you just make your flame. Stick it to the back. And I do like how the glue sticks pretty nicely. And it's red. So the first night it was unity. The second night it's self-determination. And so the 3rd day is working together. The 4th candle you light is helping our neighborhood grow. The 5th one is you have a purpose. And 6th one is creativity. And the 7th one is faith. So this is your Kinara. Now we're going to read, Is It Hanukkah Yet? It's a children's book. It's an easy to follow book. When frosty winds blow and snows all around. That's what it's getting like here. And there's no sign of green on the trees or the ground. Hanukkah is on its way. It's getting close. When all forest creatures search for a den, there they go. The birds are all looking for a spot. So will the deer. When they're all snuggle and sleep till spring blossoms again, oh, they're all underground. Look at these. The mice, chipmunks, the bunnies, the fox have their dens. It's the time of the year. And when we're all bundled up from our head to our toes, in layers and layers of warm winter clothes, Hanukkah is on its way. When glitter and paper are spread on the floors, they're making a Hanukkah streamer. And we hang decorations on our windows and doors. Hanukkah's on its way. They did a great job with stars. And when cousins come over to stir, fry, and bake, the applesauce, lattes, and cookies we'll make, Hanukkah is on its way. I bet a lot of us are doing that right now. Getting ready for our own festivities. When we count colored candles we'll use for the lights to fill our menorah on 8 special nights. Hanukkah is on its way. And when the blessings are said and the first candles glow, he's lighting the first one. And we're singing sweet holiday songs we all know. In come the goodies. When we're spinning our dreidels with family and friends, and hoping this wonderful time never ends, Hanukkah is here. And there's another book to go along. It's called The Hanukkah Moon. And this is a lengthier one, but I think you'd enjoy it. So you can pick it up here at the library. And it goes into the Hanukkah moon. And it's a lovely story too. So to go along with this, we have our craft. And what it is, remember it's the color of the candles? It's a color sheet for Happy Hanukkah. And in your kits that we provide, we have a little box of crayons. So you can go ahead and spend the night coloring and talking about your favorite time of the year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm going to talk to you about Bodhi Day. It's the Buddhist holiday that celebrates Buddha. So the library has this great book called Under the Bodhi Tree. Once upon a time in ancient India, a prince was born. His name was Siddhartha. And one day he would inherit a powerful kingdom. His father tried to protect him from the suffering and hardship beyond the palace walls. But just like children everywhere, the prince longed to see the world. Under the Bodhi Tree is the story of a boy and his journey for understanding that eventually led him to the path of peace. Told in lyrical language, this excellent introduction to the story of Buddha is beautifully illustrated and perfect for children who are curious about the real people who made history. To go along with it, we have this lovely coloring page of a mandala. Next up, we have Diwali. It's a celebration of the Indian Festival of Lights, Diwali lights. My John, my life, it's Diwali today. Open your eyes and greet the day. Wear something new, then off to the market. There's so much to see, so much to do. Buy diyas, candles, and paper lanterns. Henna for hands and Rangoli sand. Boxes of sweets and a silver trinket just for you. Chant prayers for peace and joy, gifts to open, treats to enjoy. Light diyas in endless rows, firecrackers, shiny sparklers, the whole world glows. Look, look up high, shooting stars drop rainbow kisses from the sky. Close your eyes, say goodnight. My John, my life, you are my Diwali, you are my light. Since Diwali is a festival of lights, we're going to make our own lantern. So you're going to take the piece of paper that's in your kit and you're just going to fold it in half. Then with a parent's help, you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're just going to cut strips into your paper. Then when you open it up, it'll look like this. You'll just take it, roll it, and tape it together. And there's your lantern.
Happy holidays!